Sojourn with the Lord.
Jesus then told the Jews who believed in him that if you continue in my word, you are indeed my disciples. You will know the truth, and the truth will set you free. This morning, we have a confusing gospel passage to reflect on, my dear brothers and fathers. So, I pick up some points for our reflection from the gospel passage. Firstly, the phrase Jews who believed comes from layer of tradition. In this tradition, the Jews were used to designate inhabitants of Judea. The word disciples and the command to remain in my word suggest that the narrator is thinking of Jewish Christians in his own time who had to choose between remaining Jesus' disciples or abandoning their loyalty as disciples of Moses. It is to them that Jesus told, "If you abide in my word, you are truly my disciples." That is the first condition to be his disciple. We need to abide in his word. In Angelo's prayer, every day we recite, "And the word was made flesh and dwelt among us." In John's Gospel, chapter 1, verses 1 says that, "The beginning was the word, and the word was with God, and the word was God." It shows Jesus himself was the word, and if we abide in Jesus, we will become true disciples of him. Secondly, the gospel says, "You will know the truth, and the truth will set you free." What is the truth? It is a question asked to Jesus by Pilate. However, Jesus did not respond to that question. Nevertheless, in the Gospel of John, Jesus says, "I am the way, the truth, and the life." This Gospel passage clearly states that Jesus himself is the truth. Knowing the truth means knowing Jesus Christ, and when we can accept this truth, we are free people because then we are not attached to sin anymore. As long as we adhere to sin, we are in denial of the very presence of God in our lives. Perhaps we allow the evil one to make an entry into our lives and let him reside there, and that is the reason why we become enslaved people to sin. Jesus came to set us free from this kind of slavery. The choice is left entirely up to us. Do we want to accept the truth and be free, or continue in sin as enslaved people? Let's reflect.